Look, let me be real with you for a moment. I remember the exact moment I realized I was lying to myself about 5 career moves that pay off for the next 20 years. There I was, sitting at my desk, staring at this spreadsheet that felt like it was suffocating me. The numbers were blurring together, and it was like a weight pressing down on my chest. I thought I was on the right track. A good company, a decent salary, benefits that looked pretty on paper. But deep down, I knew I was just playing it safe, too scared to make a real move. I felt shackled to security, pretending it was strategy. My heart was pounding, and there was this gnawing feeling in my gut. This voice whispering, "Is this really it? Is this what you're settling for?" I know that scene all too well. For me, it was when I promised myself I'd climb the corporate ladder because that's what success looked like, right? But success felt like a noose tightening around my dreams. I was in this meeting pitching an idea I didn't even believe in. I could see it in my boss's eyes. He didn't care, and neither did I. My palms were sweaty, my voice was cracking, and my mind was screaming, "Why are you doing this?" It was then I realized I was lying to myself, pretending that small promotions were significant victories when they were just keeping me in place, treading water, going nowhere fast. Let's talk consequences for a minute. The cost of staying put, of ignoring that inner voice, was like paying with my soul. I was losing time, years I'd never get back. I was letting fear dictate my life, letting it steer me down a path that wasn't mine. And you, listening right now, are you shackled by the same invisible chains? Ask yourself, are you making moves or just shifting in your seat, pretending that's progress, right? I mean, what's the real price here? I was trading genuine fulfillment for a paycheck, mistaking stability for success. My creativity was stifled, my passion buried under a pile of meaningless tasks. I was a cog in a machine, and the machine didn't care if I was there or not. So, I challenge you, I urge you, wake up. Wake up from the dream you've been sold, from the lie you've been living. It's time to break free, to look beyond the spreadsheets and empty meetings. It's time to make a real move, a move that might scare you to your core, but will set you free. You know what? You deserve more than safety. You deserve to soar. It's like we convince ourselves that these tiny steps are giant leaps, but they're not. They're just comfortable, and comfort is the enemy of progress. I mean, think about it. We tell ourselves, oh, I sent that email, or I updated my resume. But in reality, we're treading water in the shallow end, too scared to dive into the deep. You know when it really hit me? When I was passed over for a promotion. Again. The same old story, right? And the worst part? I convinced myself I didn't want it anyway. I was in denial, refusing to see that I was stuck because I lacked the courage to pivot, to step out of my comfort zone, to take risks. Risks. That's the word, isn't it? It's like a punch to the gut every time I think about it. I was so scared of failing that I didn't see I was failing by default. I stayed in a job for years thinking it was safe. Safe like a cage though, you know? But the reality was, I was slowly dying inside. Every morning felt like a battle just to get out of bed. Heart racing, palms sweaty. That sick feeling in the pit of my stomach. I finally left when I got a warning from my doctor. Stress was killing me. My career was literally costing me my health. I had to wake up and realize that staying stuck was a choice I was making every day. A silent agreement with mediocrity, a handshake with despair, and think about the cost. The cost of staying in that comfort zone. It's like paying with your life, one day at a time, until you've got nothing left but regrets. How many of us are just sitting there, numbing ourselves to the reality that we are stuck? We scroll through social media, we binge watch shows, we do anything to distract ourselves from the truth. Well, let me tell you, distraction is just another form of denial. You've got to challenge yourself, slap yourself awake. What are you doing with your life? It's about waking up to the truth, facing the harsh light of day and saying, no more. No more excuses. No more hiding. I remember the moment I decided to change. I was staring at myself in the mirror, eyes tired, soul weary, and I thought, if not now, when? That was it. I made a decision, and it was terrifying, yes. But that fear? It was nothing compared to the fear of staying the same. Every day is a choice, a decision to step forward or stay stuck. And I chose to step forward. God, I feel that. The health scare. Mine was a panic attack so bad I truly thought I was dying. I remember sitting there, clutching my chest, gasping for air, feeling like the walls were closing in. It was like my body was screaming, hey, you can't keep living like this. It was terrifying. A full body alarm bell ringing. Wake up. But you know what's worse? It's the haunting thought of all those years I lost. Trapped in mediocrity because I was too scared to make a change. I was too scared to put myself out there and grow, to risk a bit of discomfort for the chance at something better. It's like we're taught to fear failure more than regret. And looking back, that seems completely insane to me now. I mean, after I finally took the plunge and left that soul-sucking job, I failed so much. I burned through my savings, watched my bank account dwindle while doubt whispered in my ear every single day. You're crazy, it said. Go back to what's safe. But you know what? I was moving. I was learning. I was growing. I started to build something real, something that was undeniably mine. It was messy, scary, and uncertain, but it was alive. And you learn through all those stumbling steps that the only true failure is staying stagnant. It's letting your potential rot away because you're too afraid to leap into the unknown. Imagine waking up every day and realizing you're just existing, not living. The weight of wasted potential is like an anchor tied to your soul. It's heavy. It drags you down. I think about the opportunities I missed because I was paralyzed by fear. Afraid to take risks, afraid to fail. And for what? To stay in a comfort zone that was slowly suffocating me? It's like being in a prison cell of your own making, right? The truth is, fear is a liar. It tells you that you're safe where you are, but really it's robbing you of your life. It's stealing time, and time is something you never get back. I had to confront that fear head on. I had to say, enough is enough, and push through the discomfort. And it was hard. God, it was so hard. But every small success, every tiny victory, it was like fuel for the fire. It made every failure worth it because I was alive. I was doing something that mattered to me. So here's the challenge. What are you going to do with your fear? Are you going to let it control you? Let it dictate the terms of your life? Or are you going to use it as a springboard? A catalyst to propel you forward into the life you're meant to live? It's your choice. And make no mistake, it is a choice. Choose wisely. Choose courage. Choose life. You're on point. I burned through relationships because I was so married to the wrong career. I remember late nights at the office, feeling the cold glow of the computer screen reflecting off my tired eyes, convincing myself it was worth it. I missed birthdays, anniversaries, important moments, because I was chasing something that didn't even fulfill me. It took losing people I cared about to finally see that I was bearing my real ambitions just to please others, to live up to some societal standard that said I had to climb the corporate ladder. The cost of staying stuck, it's your dreams, your health, your happiness. People need to hear this, to really hear it, to let it sink in like the truth it is. Staying the same is easy, sure, but it's a slow death. It's the most seductive lie we tell ourselves, that comfort is safe, and we lie to ourselves, saying we'll change, tomorrow or next year. But it's now, or it's never. Every day you wait, you pay with time you can't get back. It's like watching sand slip through your fingers, each grain a moment you can't reclaim. We've got to stop making excuses, thinking life will just hand us opportunities on a silver platter. No, we've got to take them, fight for them, and sometimes suffer through them. You think it'll be easy? Think again. It's about waking up every morning with a fire in your belly, ready to face whatever comes your way with grit and determination. People sit around waiting for some magical sign from the universe, but let me tell you, the universe isn't in the business of handing out freebies. You want change? You have to do something about it. You've got to get uncomfortable. Push through the pain, the doubt, the fear that wraps around you like a heavy fog. Picture this. You're standing on the edge of a cliff, the winds of change howling in your ears, and you've got to decide to leap or let that wind toss you back to safety. What's it going to be? We have this one life, this one shot, and every day you waste is a day you can't live over. We need to dig deep, peel back the layers of denial, and face the raw truth of our choices. It's tough love, but it's real love. Love for yourself and the life you deserve. We all have dreams buried inside us like seeds waiting to be watered with courage and action. But if you don't tend to them, they wither away, and you're left with regret, with what-ifs, haunting your quiet moments. So let's make a promise here and now. No more excuses. No more waiting for the right time, the right circumstances. The right time is now. The right circumstances are what you make of them. Feel the urgency in your pulse. Let it drive you. The cost of inaction is too high. It's your life on the line. Don't let it slip by unnoticed, unlived. Yes, listen to everyone hearing this. It's time to get real with yourself. Really take a moment and tune in. Ask the hard questions. Are you truly where you want to be? Can you honestly say you're living the life you've envisioned for yourself? If not, why are you still there? Why are you anchored in this sea of complacency? The cost of staying in that comfort zone, let me tell you, is too high. It's like paying a toll with your dreams every single day. Make those moves that matter now, not 20 years down the line when you're drowning in could-have-beens, swamped by all the what-ifs and if-onlys that weigh heavier than any anchor. Because staying the same is choosing to die a little each day. It's like pressing pause on your life and watching the vibrant colors fade to a dull gray. The real growth, the real fulfillment, it's on the other side of fear and failure. Those shadows that loom large and threatening, they're just paper tigers. So, what are you going to do about it? Will you let them dictate your life, or will you tear through them with a sharp blade of determination? The time is now. And there's no going back once you decide to truly live, truly breathe. Picture this. You're sitting at your desk, the same desk you've sat at for years. Every day feels like a rerun. Your heart, it aches with the weight of untapped potential. Your mind, it races with dreams deferred. Can you feel that knot in your stomach? That's dissatisfaction begging for release. It's not just a whisper anymore, it's a scream. But fear holds you back, doesn't it? The fear of the unknown. of stepping into a realm where the outcome isn't guaranteed. But let me ask you this. Is the certainty of mediocrity worth the price of your dream? Embrace the discomfort. Dive into the unknown. There's magic there, and it's waiting for you. Look at those who dared to leap. They didn't have wings at the start, but they found them on the way down. They discovered that the fall was just a flight in disguise. Can you feel the pulse of possibility quickening within you? It's time to listen to it. It's time to act on it. There's no more room for excuses, for procrastination. The time to act is now. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. So I challenge you. What's your next move? Are you going to let today be another drop in the endless sea of sameness? Or will you let it be the spark that ignites the fire of change? The choice is yours. But remember, the clock is ticking, and every moment spent in hesitation is a moment surrendered to the mundane. Stand up, shake off the dust of inertia, and step boldly into your destiny. Are you ready to choose life? Are you ready to choose you? Alright folks, let's make that decision together. Right here, right now. I'm talking no more excuses, no more delays. It's time to live, really live, with those career moves that will pay off long beyond these next 20 years. You hear me? This isn't just a casual chat, this is a call to action. Imagine yourself in that office, sunlight pouring in through the windows as you take a deep breath, feeling that rush of excitement mixed with a twinge of anxiety. You know what I'm talking about, right? That moment where you realize you've been playing it safe for too long, hiding behind those cushy routines. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and you feel like you're standing at the edge of a cliff. Do you leap or do you retreat? Picture yourself sitting across the table from your boss, your voice steady and resolute. I've made my decision, you say, and it's time for me to chase my dreams, to invest in my future. Can you feel the power in those words resonating through your entire being? It's exhilarating, isn't it? Now, let's get specific. Let's talk about Sarah, who worked a dead-end job for years, numbed by the predictability of it all. She finally decided one late night as she lay wide awake in bed that enough was enough. Her mind was racing with possibilities, her heart pounding with fear and anticipation. She took that leap into uncharted waters and never looked back. Now she's thriving, building her own business, living life on her terms. The cost? Leaving behind a false sense of security. The reward? A life of passion and fulfillment. And for some of you listening, you know the cost of staying put. Stagnation, regret, the dull ache of potential unfulfilled. The clock is ticking, my friends. Aren't you tired of watching the years slip by? Feeling like you're missing out on what could be? The price of inaction is steep, and the toll it takes on your spirit is immeasurable. I want you to feel the weight of these words, to let them sink in and stir something deep inside you. This is your life we're talking about. You have the power to rewrite your story, to take control of your destiny. So I challenge you, no, I dare you, to make that decision today. Are you ready to step up, to face the fear, and to claim the life you truly deserve? The time is now. There's no turning back.